Part 1, the prologue. A house with EYES in the world of horror. Some addresses are more than just locations, they are warnings. Forget the Overlook Hotel. This place is real. 112 Ocean Avenue, Amityville, New York, long before it became the inspiration for Hollywood's most terrifying films. This house was a literal crime scene, soaked in the blood of an entire family. On a bitter winter night in 1974, a 23-year-old man did the unthinkable, an act so brutal that even today, criminologists and paranormal investigators are still searching for the truth. Welcome to our series on the Amityville Horror. Today, we go back to where the nightmare began, 3:15 a.m. Part 2. The DeFeos. The facade of peace. The DeFeo family moved to Amityville in the American dream. The father, Ronald DeFeo Sr., was a powerful but volatile man. They had 5 children, with Ronald Butch DeFeo Jr. as the eldest. But behind closed doors, the dream was a waking nightmare. The house was a pressure cooker of domestic violence and tension. Butch began spiraling into drug use and bizarre hallucinations. He claimed he could hear voices whispering within the walls, unseen entities that watched him from the shadows every night. The Silent Rifle Asterisk. November 13, 1974. While the town of Amityville slept, Butch DeFeo stepped out of his room with a high-powered rifle. First stop, his parents' bedroom. 2 shots rang out. Then, his 2 brothers' room. Finally, his 2 sisters'. 6 lives taken in less than 15 minutes. But here is what made the police's skin crawl. All 6 victims were found face down in their beds, arms outstretched, in the exact same position. It was as if an invisible hand had posed them after death. And the biggest mystery, no one woke up. Despite the thunderous blast of a .35 caliber rifle, the neighbors heard nothing. It was as if, in that moment, 112 Ocean Avenue had been ripped away from reality itself. Part 4. The confession. The voices within at the police station. Butch's story kept shifting. He tried to blame a mob hitman, but eventually, he screamed the words that would haunt America for decades. It just started. It moved so fast. Once I started, I just couldn't stop. It went so fast. Later, he claimed he saw a dark entity with glowing red eyes standing behind him, guiding his hand to the trigger. Psychologists called it schizophrenia, but believers had a darker theory. The house sat on cursed ground, a place where ancient forces could slip into the human mind and take control. Part 5. The epilogue. The curse begins. The DeFeo murders ended with Butch receiving 6 life sentences. The house sat empty, a hollow shell carrying the trauma of Long Island's most horrific crime. The town thought the nightmare was over. They were wrong. 1 year later, the Lutz family walked through those front doors, and what they would encounter was far more terrifying than a bullet in the dark. In our next video, we explore the 28 days of hell experienced by the Lutzes and the arrival of an entity known as Jody. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss part 2. What do you think? Were the voices real, or just the excuse of a cold-blooded killer? Let us know in the comments below.